Oh,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right. So if we are ready to start,
Yes.
and we shall.
Chapter 1. Tuff fights Henry. A gusty north wind whistled down Orchard Street on a rainy morning in New York City. The date was October 5th, 1869, the first cool autumn day after a long, hot summer. 10-year-old Tuff Bronson looked out at his tiny wood and metal house, pulled his ragged cap over his dirty brown hair, shading his freckled face. Tuff, his auntie-ish said, "Where are you going?" I have to meet somebody, Tuff said as he stepped out of the shaky door, rubbed his sleep from his green eyes as red and
Okay,
gold
that's
leaves.
good.
who's next?
Lindsay.
I thought it was Sean. I'm
Oh, I
sorry.
know.
Sean third.
Sean. Oh, yeah. Lindsay, you're second.
Okay, ready. He rubbed the sleep from his green eyes as red and gold leaves and twinkled purple wrappers fluttered down the filthy street. The scent of thousands of wood fires mixed with the foul smell of horse manure that littered the road. Phew! About time you done showed up, a skinny blonde boy said from across the street. I was starting to think you were gonna chicken out. Still wanting this wagon back? Why did you steal my wagon, Henry? Tuff as he edged forward. The bright red wagon Tuff used to carry Aunt Lisa's groceries was parked behind the boy, whose name was Henry McCarty. We're friends. Not like Sadie, Marcus, and I are friends. Wishing his best friend was with him now. Ain't yours, said Henry. This wagon belongs to me, always has. Not true, said Tuff. You think it belongs to you. You think that because you saw it before I did, in the shop window. Just because you saw it first doesn't mean you own it. Well, you ain't gonna get it back, grinned Henry. I got like a squirrel. I'm keeping it, and that's that. But if you think you can take it away, well, come and get it.
Okay. Sean.
No, this the win.
All the sound.
That's how we do it, boo. You ain't heard nothing yet. You ain't heard nothing.
Really, you have not.
Very windy out here.
No, you ain't heard
Listen,
nothing yet.
listen, look.
Right?
Okay.
Hold your head. You ain't seen nothing yet, Sean. Just get ready, man.
Come back.
Oh,
Sean.
Oh,
You're
gosh.
going away, literally.
Oh, we do not need the sound set. We got the sound set.
Wait, I told you. I told you we get crazy.
Oh,
We got
man.
sound, we got music, we got
Man.
all kinds of stuff going on here, okay?
Yes.
I feel like I'm on 1960 radio when they were making the sound.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. That's
Oh.
exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. I wasn't ready.
Oh, like I said, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Try to read out that.
Oh, Lord. Oh.
I feel like I'm waiting for some engines to come over here or something. I'm just like,
We just wait and see.
Such a large hat.
okay. Oh, Jesus, hold on. Okay. I wasn't ready. I just got here. I want to call some people like, y'all got to see this. Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Sorry, I messed up the clue. I'm sorry.
okay, Boo. That's okay.
Okay, here we go.
Play the wind. Action. Action.
My
Lily, will you please tell him? Will you please tell them, him and Lindsay?
Let them be surprised.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, here we go.
all right.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, Jesus, hold on. Okay. My auntie worked extra hours at the factory to buy that wagon, Tuff said, drawing closer to Henry. He smelled the boy already. Henry stank. He smelled like old rotten pumpkins. Then you can sure work extra hard hours to buy your money. If you want this here wagon, you're gonna have to whoop me. Oh, they finna fight. Oh, it's getting good. That won't be a problem. I'm happy to give you that whooping you deserve. I'll be your Huckleberry. You're nothing but a boy bandit. Tuff stood no more than 6 inches from Henry's face. Henry's blue eyes had a nasty look in them. He was crossing. Go ahead and throw a punch, you robber, Tuffer said, clenching his fist. You better not miss. It's gonna be the last one you throw. You can't whip me, Henry said. I'm bigger than you. You're nothing but a little varmint. Ooh, you can call him a varmint.
Man, not a varmint.
That's fighting words.
Oh.
Yes, I can, wagon thief. No, you can't. No, you can't. Look out, dirty outlaw. Here comes Tuff, Bronson. Tuff jumped on Henry and they fell to the muddy road.
Okay. Fight again! Tuff shouted. Are you getting I'll fight till you make me cry. That means forever, Henry said. With a trickle from his nose.
Lord.
I'll fight till you make me cry. That means forever, Henry said. Blood trickled down from his nose. How's this feel, you ugly thief? Huh? Get up! Tuff said as he grabbed Henry's right arm and pulled it up behind his back. Give up? Or should I raise this stealing arm until it breaks? Huh? Tuff felt Henry's arm start to loosen. Big old tears ran down his cheek. That's nuts, Tuff! Henry said quickly. Let me go! I'll let you go for now, Tuff said as he loosened his grip. But if you come back into this neighborhood again, you'll be in for another ass whooping you'll never forget. Remember one thing your whole life, crime don't pay. Now go get. Tuff watched Henry creeping down the road. As he went around the corner, he turned and hollered, I remember you, Tuff Brunson. I won't forget what you did to me for as long as I live. Yeah? Go on, Henry McCarty. I hope I've seen the last of you, Tuff yelled back. As he turned the corner, as he turned to fetch his wagon, dead behind the house, he caught sight of Auntie Ish in the window. Okay.
Oh dear.
I took off my hat for Henry because he never stood a chance. The funeral will be held next Wednesday evening in the Croftyard.
Oh, he put a whooping on him, didn't he? Put a whooping on him.
So did put these here on them right here.
Henry never got any words out.
Yeah, he did.
That go Tuff is tough.
There you go. Tuff Gleason, that is.
Tough.
There he is.
Poor young ain't gonna grow anymore.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
That's you, Lily.
Oh, dear. He thought. Come in, Tuff, she called. We need to talk. It's important. I'm gonna keep going. Chapter 2. A letter from Texas. Tuff pulled his red wagon into the shed. He took off his muddy boots and walked into the house. You know I don't approve of fighting, Auntie Ish said. Well, who do you think you are? The sheriff of New York City? Henry stole my wagon, Tuff said. I know how hard you worked to buy it for me. Should I let him take it? Course not, Tuff's aunt said. 'Twas wrong of Henry to take your wagon. It's also wrong to challenge him to a fight. Okay, Auntie, Tuff said.
Okay. Sean.
Oh, it's me again?
Oh,
Lindsay.
Oh, Lindsay, I'm so sorry, honey. I always get it
It's
wrong.
all
I'm
right.
sorry.
I'll cry in secret. Let's have a what is that? Sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla.
Thank you. Uncle Ish said. She put her hand to her mouth as she coughed. Please sit down. Tuff sat on the floor next to Auntie Ish. She opened a bottle of sarsaparilla. Their one-room house was the bedroom, kitchen, and living room all in one. Their only furniture was a straw bed and a rickety table. The bathroom was outside. It was called an outhouse. Auntie Ish doesn't look well at all, he thought. I'm too sick to take care of you. New York City, his auntie said, putting her hand on Tuff's shoulder. She coughed again.
Oh, no.
Tuff exclaimed, when am I going? Tomorrow, Auntie Ish said. Please get your things packed up. Auntie, why do I have to leave now? She asked. I want to stay here. It's our home. And I have to take care of you. Auntie Ish said, life should be better for children. How many kids are sent to the American frontier? This is your chance. I will look after you.
Okay.
Oh my God. Don't worry about me. I got a doctor coming around a couple of days. Well, where I go, Auntie Ish?
Wait a minute. This Auntie Ish?
Yeah.
She really sick.
She's been smoking cigars.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She's a chain smoker.
You stop.
I'll tell you where. She works at Dennis. Yeah.
A Waffle House.
You said. Do you remember? She got a mustache also. Do you remember my best friend June Beach? She and I grew up together in New York City. I sort of remember her, Tuff answered. She used to take care of Sadie. Oh, Sadie. Very little. Then she moved away. Told me she decided to go west out to their Texas. Right? I hadn't heard from her for a while, but I wrote that skank every day. I told her I was sick and would like to find someone that I could trust to take care of you. And she wrote me back. Here's her letter. On Ish. She handed me a piece of paper. It said, Dear Auntie Ish, I'm very sorry to hear that you are ill and can no longer care for Tuff. Please tell him he can come and stay with me. He may bring his best friend Sadie. I'll look after him. Now I live in a wonderful town called Ushie. To find Tuff and Sadie must come to Texas and search for an oasis near the Pablo Duro.
Okay. canyon called the Big Spring. At the oasis, they will find Muleshoe. At the oasis, they'll find Muleshoe. This letter is a map with directions on how to get from New York City to Muleshoe. They must take a steam train, covered wagons, and horses. Some people may tell Tuff and Sadie that Muleshoe don't exist. They don't need to believe them. Good luck. Judge Junia June Beak, United States District Judge of the West, Muleshoe, Texas. You must try to find June, said Auntie Ish. From her letters, she's now a judge. She should be able to care for you much better than I can. And I will, Auntie Ish, Tuff said. I got a map. Now I have to tell Sadie. Tuff tore open his front door. He ran as fast as he could around the corner of the Mulberry Street where Sadie Marcus lived alone. Sadie! Tuff said as he burst into her tiny shanty. Auntie Ish is sending me away to the west. Please come with me. I lead Mar. Lily.
10-year-old Sadie stared at Tuff with a round ebony eyes. Carefully finished brushing her straight black hair, tied it into ponytails, and smoothed her yellow dress with her strong hand. Where will we go? She asked. Well, we've been invited to Texas by Auntie Isha's friend June Beak, Tuff said, showing Sadie the letter. Sadie read it carefully. I'll come with you. I have no friends or family here but you and Auntie Isha. Well, do you have many things to bring? Not much. Sadie grabbed her dice, her books, and an extra dress and threw them into her rucksack. Come on, let's run back to the house. I can't wait to tell Auntie Isha you're coming with me. Wait, Sadie said. I have one other thing I'd like to take. Reached under the straw bed and grabbed a beautiful golden cup. Oh man, it shined like the stars in the night sky. It had a silver lid which was tightly closed. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, Tuff said. What's inside? Only something I think might come in handy on the trip, Sadie replied in a soft voice. Where'd you get it? Kind of borrowed it from someone, Sadie answered. But don't worry where I got it from. It ain't none of your business. Mind your business.
Lindsay, that's you.
You mean you stole it, Sadie? That's not good. I've seen you borrow things before and not return them.
Well, some things I had to sell so I could buy food.
Come again, Sadie.
Let's go. They ran back to Orchard Street. Auntie Ish, Tuff said as they barged through his door. Sadie's coming with me. She's ready to go. Auntie Ish fixed her eyes on Sadie and told her,
Are you sure, Sadie? The West is dangerous. What's more dangerous than a girl in New York City on her own? Anything. Besides, I have Tuff. Protect each other.
Auntie Ish, Tuff said, step forward. You know I always do what I'm told by you. But if Sadie doesn't come with me, I won't go. She and I will stay with you in New York City.
Okay, Tuff. June has invited you both and said you should go with you.
Auntie Ish said, but I don't have a lot of food to sell.
Ain't it?
That I've got. We will, said Tuff and Sadie. Also, there are rules, added Auntie Ish. The first rule for you, Sadie, is that you need to stop borrowing things from people.
Okay. Got it, yes, sir.
What's the first rule again?
things from people.
You need to stop borrowing things from people.
Sean.
Son, it's you.
If something don't belong to you, leave it alone. Remember, bracelets you borrowed from me? I look down at the floor. I promise to get you a different. Very well then, naughty-ish. I don't want you leaving here each other's side. The trip will be dangerous. My most important rule is that it's easy to stay out of trouble. Remember that. Okay, Auntie. Both children answered. While Sadie helped Auntie Ish prepare for some food to pack all their things. He thought, what's going to happen to us? This is scary. But must go. Auntie Ish just can't look at us no more.
Okay. Chapter 3. The Mysterious Singing Cowboy.
Oh, we singing?
Ha. The next morning, Tuff woke to the sound of the laughing seagulls. They sang as they circled the nearby East River and looked for breakfast. He woke Sadie with a little nudge to her shoulder. Ready? She said as her eyes popped open. Tuff jumped up from the soft spot on the floor where he slept and shook Auntie Ish, who coughed as her eyes slowly opened. Honey, we're ready to go west, Tuff said. June's map shows we first take a train to St. Louis on the Mississippi River. Okay. All right, said Auntie Ish. Let's hurry to catch, okay? Sadie?
Train. Now, here's some money, boy, for them tickets, for wagon tickets when you reach St. Louis, and for food if you run out. She handed a small purse to Tuff. Got it carefully.
You got COVID. That's just...
She does. Oh, you're making me hot. I gotta turn this down.
Tuff.
Oh, God.
Tuff helped her to her feet, and all three headed out the rattling door.
Oh, Lord.
I probably won't see this place again, thought Tuff as Auntie Isha locked it behind them. Travelers walked along the muddy 5th Avenue toward Grand Central Station.
Yeah.
No one's following us, Tuff said as he glanced behind. Sade turned around. Maybe so, she said. I saw somebody duck behind a wall. I hope it's not one of the teenage gang members. Let's hurry up and get to the station. As they turned off 5th Avenue on the 44th Street, a strange sight caught Tuff's eye. Small boy sat on the tower of Carton. He looked like a cowboy of sorts. Wore a broad brim gray hat, boots and chaps. Perched beside the little cowboy.
Okay.
Perched beside the little cowboy was a large gray owl. As Tuff and Sadie walked in front of him, they heard the boy's soft voice sing.
Tuff runs and goes west with Sadie along. What happens to them? Listen to my song. An old friend follows. They might see him soon. His them from a thieving buffoon. Here's something strange and yucky too. All their food is cooked on dry buffalo poop.
Okay.
Oh, it's Sean's turn.
It's your turn.
Beware of the parrot gang. Those born and his crew. They sometimes hang out and the road to Muley Shoe. Just you can't cast a spell to make the grown-ups doubt. You only see cactus when little children hide out.
Ricket,
What an odd old boy, Tuff whispered. He sang a song about us. How does he know our names and what will happen to us? It's a mystery. And the owl, whew, I've never seen an old owl in New York City, but I like his song, Sadie said. Let's get going. They kept walking, and we're soon at the station where they found the right platform. Look, it's the Great Western Express.
Oh,
Jill's map said that's our train. Tuff couldn't believe it when he saw the steam engine named the Spirit of Mississippi chugging lively at the front of the train. Great puffs of white steam filled the terminal. Tuff turned to his auntie Ish and said goodbye. I hope you get better, he said.
Okay. Yes, yes. Please get well, Auntie Ish, Sadie said. Auntie Ish tried as she hugged them both and waved them onto the carriage. That's Sadie. Good luck. The crowded train was packed with young travelers. They chattered as they guarded their things. Out of the corner of his eye, Tuff thought he saw a familiar face. Sadie, he whispered. You see someone we know? I don't reckon I do, Sadie replied, looking around. Who do you think it was? Not sure, said Tuff. They found their seats and the train surged ahead as the steam engine hit. First stop, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, announced the conductor, who wore a shiny blue hat. He marched through the train cars and called, "Tickets, please." Tuff showed him their tickets while Sadie laid out bread with a bit of strawberry jam. Meals too will be hard to find, she asked as the hungry duo gobbled down sandwiches. Tuff unrolled June's map. I'm not sure. June's letter mentioned an oasis in the desert called the Big Spring. Okay.
That's shown on the map. Tuff pointed to the spot. But June also said some people might tell us Mule doesn't even exist. It would be hard to ask directions to it then. Now why would people say that? Sade asked. Hey, wait. Didn't that singing cowboy say Judge June cast a spell? Can judges usually do magic? Everything about that cowboy was odd, Tuff said. Guess we'll find out when we get there.
Okay, Lindsay.
Chapter 4. Robbers on the train.
Ooh.
Sadie got off her dice. She and Tuff played a game called Birdcage as the Spirit of Mississippi steamed through farm fields and forests, past Zanesville, Ohio, on its way west.
What's this, Tuff?
Sadie said as she rolled 3 out of the hourglass-shaped box. Hey, those dice are loaded, Tuff said. You're at it again, Sadie. Next stop, St. Louis, Missouri, on the bank of the mighty Mississippi River, said the conductor. The river is home to catfish, guppies, eels, walleye, largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, no-mouth bass, and
Okay.
a few ordinary water snakes.
That conductor must own an aquarium since he knows all the water creatures, Tuff said. I wonder how a fish with no mouth eats. Train brakes, squeals as the train jerked to the stop, and they heard a shout. What's going on? Said Sadie in a worried voice. This isn't St. Louis. We're still in the middle of the countryside. Put your hands up, a deep voice growled from outside the carriage. We're coming in. Robbers, another passenger whispered as he took off a beautiful pearl necklace and prepared to hand it over. Do what they say. I'm not sure I want to, Tuff said. Bandits shouldn't take our things. They're all we have. The two outlaws burst into the carriage. One was a tall, thin, dressed in old clothes with a black bandana covering his face. The other robber wore boots and black hat with sheriff's badge on the vest. Don't worry, give us all your money and jewelry, and you won't be harmed, shouted the robbers with the badge. You're a sheriff, said Tuff, standing up. Why are you robbing people? Listen, Pipsqueak, the outlaw said as he grabbed
Sadie's rucksack. I ain't no sheriff. I'm just pretending to be one. That's how I stopped this train. Now give me your money, Tuff said as he grabbed Sadie's rucksack back. You ain't getting our money, you filthy bandit. Yeah, Sadie said. She punched the bandit in the stomach. Crime don't pay. Stop right there. A blond boy had appeared at the front of their carriage. He wore a white mask over his face and pointed a slingshot loaded with a pack of marbles straight at the bandits. Get off this train now. Now, he said in a firm voice, or these marbles will have your name on them. Yes, sir. Roberts stammered as they shook to their feet. They quickly opened the door and dove out. The boy disappeared toward the front of the train. A few moments, the engine chugged ahead again. And everyone in the carriage cheered. You are very brave. The lady who had taken off the pearl necklace smiled at Tuff and Sadie. If that boy with the slingshot hadn't appeared, things might have turned out much worse, another passenger said. Okay?
Wonder who he was, Tuff said. His voice sounded like one I know. Can't put my finger on it. Train soon pulled into St. Louis. Tuff and Sadie gathered their things together and stepped off the carriage. Inside the terminal, it was chaotic. Thousands of passengers rushed around. Some with crying babies, others carried old clothes, broken furniture, and whatnots. Well, look here, said a familiar voice from behind Tuff. If it tain't Tuff Bronson and Sade too.
Okay.
Chapter 5. Henry joins Tuff and Sadie. Da-da-da-bum. Tuff turned around and stared right into the sky blue eyes of Henry McCarty. Now he knew he'd been right when he thought he had recognized someone on the train back in New York. What are you doing here? Tuff said.
You told me to stay out of your neighborhood, so I did. I followed you from New York City. Now here I am with you in St. Louis, said Henry. I don't mean any harm. I thought we could be friends again, now that we're out west together.
Your voice has changed, Tuff said. You talk more like someone nice, but have you really changed?
Okay.
You still smell like a barrel full of bottom burps.
God, no!
I know you haven't had a bath. I want a new start. Where will you settle? The West is a big place. Texas, Tuff said. Let's get out of this crowded station and work out where to go next. Tuff and Sadie and Henry left the station and found a cafe nearby. Ooh, they hungry. The cafe smelled of old cooked sausages and bacon. Henry got a pack of playing cards out from his rucksack. They played a game of Go Fish.
Okay. Oh, is that me?
Yep.
Do you know where you gonna settle? Tuff asked Henry. No, Henry said. But I want to come with y'all and Sadie. You and Sadie for at least a while. You know, 3 of us together make 6 eyes. All the better to spot trouble. I'm sure there'll be plenty of trouble, Henry, Tuff said, as he stared out into the smoky red western sky. We'll try to stay out of it. Sadie pulled out a beautiful pearl necklace, clipped it around her neck, and said, Smooth, Tuff. Let's not stay in this stinky cafe too much longer. She stole a necklace. Oh my God. Stole the lady's necklace. Oh my
Did?
Lord. What's our next move, Tuff? Let's not stay in this stinky cafe too much longer. Looks suspicious. Hey, where did you get that necklace, Sadie? Oh, I found it on the train, Sadie said. I don't think you found it. Passenger on the train must have forgot to put it back on when the robbers left, Tuff said in a quiet voice. That's just what you think, Sadie said. Tuff got out the map and checked it again. Our next move is to find the Butterfield Overland Express, a wagon train which will take us to Wichita, Kansas. Well, so what about me? Henry asked. Can I come with you to Wichita? Okay.
Sure you want to come? Hold on. Are you sure you want him to come? Sadie whispered to Tuff. He could be nothing but trouble. He smell like it already. I think he'd be all right, Tuff said. Tuff turned to Henry and said, you can come with us, but you have to follow our rules. Rules? You mean suggestions? Henry said with a grin. Don't worry. Thanks for letting me come along. I think you might find I come in handy if we meet any outlaws. Well, why's that? Tuff said. I got this, Henry said as he reached into his rucksack. He pulled out a slingshot and a pack of marbles. Sade gas. What the? Tuff said. Wait, I get it. You would have bought a train. You scared off the robbers. Yeah. Well, it looked like my friends needed some help. If you two hadn't been brave, that might have gone away with their crime. They might have gotten away with their crime, Henry said. Where'd you get the slingshot? Sadie asked. Under my tent near Robbers Alley in New York City, Henry answered. Thief left it behind when he was caught by the police. I practiced by shooting tin cans off the alley wall. Shoot, I became a pretty good shot.
Okay.
Henry twirled his slingshot and put it in and put the marbles back into his rucksack. He smiled at Tuff. Shall we go? He said. Yep, Tuff said. On toward Texas. Chapter 6. Covered wagons to ride. Sadie was the first to see the sign. Butterfield Overland Express. Straight ahead 1 mile. Over the east. It stood on the sandy bank of the mighty Mississippi River. Its fast-moving muddy waters stood between them and the stagecoach station. Ahead was the entrance to a bridge, the biggest they had ever seen. The thick wooden trestles and giant arches soared over the swift river. The bridge looked like a giant brown grasshopper stuck above the murky water. Look, Tuff said. There's an elephant walking across the bridge.
Okay.
God damn.
Where did you get?
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I'm not
Ooh,
ready. I was not ready.
I don't know why.
Oh,
Across the bridge. Let's catch up with him. I've never seen this.
Is the elephant telling the story?
Oh, Lord. The three friends dashed for the bridge entrance, past thousands of people to get a good look at the bridge and the elephant. Is that the thousands of people? Thousands and thousands of the rock stars. I'm sorry. The elephant. What's going on? Sadie asked. An official in a blue uniform. You don't know? The official said. Well, that's the test elephant. The bridge was finished yesterday. After 7 years of building, we sent an elephant across first because you won't set foot on an unsafe structure. If he stops, the bridge isn't safe. Look at his trunk, Sadie said. It's amazing. An elephant's trunk comes in handy for almost everything, the official said. He uses it for drinking, eating, smelling, lifting, breathing, and for protection. That's all elephant trunk said. I've never seen an animal that big. Yeah, if he slows down, let's find some peanuts to feed him. Henry joined in. That'll keep him moving. Tuff, Sadie, and Henry followed the elephant as he stepped across the new Ed's Bridge over the mighty Mississippi River. He dropped massive piles of gooey poop every few steps. Did y'all get dropped? That's just the best thing, he said. It's your nose. I can't even smell you anymore. Tiptoe, all the way across. It's safe. Big bridges open. Lord, that's so extra. The official pronounced. Come on, come one, come all. Keep going.
Yes.
Okay. We're the first to cross, Sadie said. There's the Butterfield Overland Express, Tuff said. The mouths dropped open as they saw the prairie schooners. For the first time in the front of them stood 3 bright red covered wagons with Concord coaches painted in the white on the side. The spokes of the wooden wheels are as tall as they were. A team of enormous oxen and mules grunted and lowed as they mushed on the blades of hay. Let's ride those wagons, Tuff said.
Okay. And that's me. Hold on, y'all.
Deputy Sean left.
Oh my God.
Scared to farm, ain't he?
No, he went to check to see if those are his cows.
Yeah, he did.
I don't think they were.
Crazy.
Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Bull whips. Oh, chapter 7. Bull whips and a slingshot. Excuse me, sir, said Tuff as he approached. Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay, excuse me, sir. Tuff said Tuff as he approached the scuffy driver of the lead wagon. The 3 of us are Tuff, Sadie, and Henry. We're from New York City. We're on our way to the town of Muleshoe in Texas. Can we ride with you? Muleshoe? Ain't a town called no Muleshoe, the driver said. People talk about it, but ain't no grown-up never seen it. Hey, Shorty, we got 3 city kids who want to go to Muleshoe. What you think? Should we give them a ride? From behind the wagons walked Shorty. He was massive, as big as a giant. He had filthy tan skin. Okay.
That was covered in dust and mud. He looks like an ox, Tuff mumbled to Sade. Smells like one too, Sade said. Whoa, said Henry to Shorty. You're not short at all. You're huge. I guess by the same reasoning your name must be handsome. 'Cause you're not handsome at all. You're ugly, said Shorty to Henry. Damn, Henry just getting it left and right.
Yeah, yes.
The driver laughed. Then the oxen laughed. Not the oxen laughed at Shorty's joke. Even the mules laughed at the joke. Tuff looked over at Henry. He didn't laugh. He had a nasty look in his blue eyes. His hands reached into his rucksack. No, Henry, Tuff said in oh. No, Henry, Tuff said in a low voice. Look, Shorty said when the laughing had stopped. This here wagon can take you to Wichita. Then you can get horses to take you to Takes. Good luck finding you, shoot. People say it's near an oasis in the desert, but everybody I know who's been to the oasis says the only sea of a forest of giant prickly pear cactus around it. Legend says a powerful witch put a curse on the oasis.
Oh, Lord, not another witch.
The cacti are supposed to be poisonous, Driver said. There ain't no town around there.
Okay.
We're not worried about curses. We'll take our chances, Tuff said as he looked at Sadie. Then let me show you tenderfoots how everything works, Shorty said. I'm the lead bull whacker, and my job is to keep the oxen or mules, whichever we have pulling the train, moving. This here's my whip. Shorty unrolled the biggest whip Tuff had ever seen. The solid wood handle was 3 feet long, and the braided rawhide lash was 20 feet long. It with 9 smaller lashes. They were called tails, and the whip was a cat o' 9 tails. I call this the Persuader. Shorty. Oh my God. Shorty laughed as he cracked the whip.
Where my money?
Oh God. I'd love to learn to use one of those, Tuff said. That might be too hard for me. Not for me, Sadie said. Good, said Shorty, because you get to try. My other bullwhackers didn't show up this morning. You can take their places, as long as you show me you can use these whips. If you can, I'll give you free tickets for the trip. Let's give them a try, Tuff said. Here you go, Shorty said as he handed 2 bullwhips.
Okay.
Over the Tuff and Sadie. The driver watched from this wagon. Want one too handsome? Shorty winked at Henry. Stop calling me handsome, Henry said. Now, what's your name again? Asked Shorty. It's Henry. Henry and Shorty. That's a chicken name. You're no hen. What these people here? With those 2 front teeth sticking, oh, Henry can't win.
I know, right?
Like a billy goat.
Damn.
And now we call you Billy. Damn. I like that name, Sadie. Me too, said Tuff. What do you think, Henry? All right, Henry said. Billy will do. I'm never much like Henry, no way. Watch this, New York City kids. I'll show you how to use this bullwhip, said Shorty. I'll put a silver dollar coin on that stake right over there. Now I'll remove it. Crack! Now you try, he said to Tuff as he put the coin back on the stake. Don't be nervous. Here goes, Tuff said. And I'll close my eyes. The whip is scary.
Okay. Tuff closed his eyes, whirled the whip above his head, turned around in a circle, then crack sounded his whip. Go, Shorty. Tuff handed him the silver dollar. I guess I was lucky on the first try. Shorty said, I ain't never seen nobody do that. About you, ponytails, Shorty said to Sadie. Bet you can't even lift the whip. You're just a girl. Sadie grabbed the whip and glared at Shorty as he walked over and bent down to replace the coin. Crack! Bang Sadie's whip. Ow! Hollered Shorty. You got a hole! You got a hole in the back of your trousers, Sadie said. Here's a piece of cloth. Maybe you can ask one of your girls to sew it back on for you. Well, I'll be a frog dinner, Shorty said. You snapped a hole right out of my britches. Never seen such whip work in all my days. What about you, Billy? Got any magic up your sleeve? Toss that silver dollar in the air and I'll show you, Henry. Who was now known as Billy, said as he lifted the slingshot out of his rucksack. Okay.
Shorty tossed the coin high above them. Whack! Went Billy's slingshot and the coin fell to the ground. Is there a marble hole in that piece of silver? Billy said. Shorty looked at the hole in the coin and at Billy's slingshot. I ain't even see you lift that slingshot, Shorty said. You're the fastest I've ever seen. God, dog. Driver hollered and laughed. Hey, Shorty, he said. You're the slowest on the drive ever seen, and now I've seen the fast.
I'm amusing myself. Okay, continue.
What have they been eating up there in New York City? Shorty said to the driver. Dude, looks like all of us have persuaders, Tuff said with a smile. Now look at here, Shorty said as he pointed at 3 teenage boys sitting on top of the second wagon. The boys held long Winchester rifles. These 3 are scouts, looking out for danger. They shoot deer, antelope, buffalo, outlaws too, in case we should come across any. Along this trail is a band of dangerous outlaws, the driver explained. Their leader's name is Frank Smith, but he calls himself a Fast Bull.
Okay.
His father was a mountain man. His mother was a Cherokee tribe Indian. He's a bad egg. Tuff, Sadie, and Henry climbed into the first wagon. Let's get going, the driver said as he yelled at the oxen, yip, yip.
Okay, you know what, you guys? We are going to stop here because that's all I have sound effects for tonight.